let's say he's not worth it. You still don't make this trade. The Dallas Mavericks still don't make this trade. The guy's a 5-time first-team All-NBA player. He's one of the 3 or 4 best players in the league. You don't trade him to one single team. You offer him up to the league and see if you can get a Herschel Walker type deal. You try to get a bunch of draft picks if you're really building your franchise. Again, this is why I make the argument like, this undermines the credibility of the league. The Dallas Mavericks clearly aren't really concerned about the future of their franchise. Them and the league seem most concerned about, hey, we need a big show in Los Angeles.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy Q back at y'all with another video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes, man. Breaking news. Well, it's probably not breaking anymore because I'm kind of like a couple of days late. Whatever. But Luka Doncic gets traded to the Los Angeles Lakers in one of the most shocking NBA trades that we've ever witnessed in the history of the NBA. This news came out of thin air. And nobody really seen it coming. We was just sitting around chilling. Next thing you know, notifications blowing my phone up. Luka gets traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. Apparently, they're saying that LeBron didn't know about the trade. I have a hard time believing that, considering that LeBron is basically an ambassador / general manager in the Los Angeles Lakers organization. And he, for the most part, keeps the lights on in the building, to be honest with you. But nonetheless, I'm going to go over the trade details because me personally, I do think that the Dallas Mavericks did get fleeced. And a lot of people might disagree with me, but I'm going to tell you guys why in just a second. But let's go over these trade details real quick. The Los Angeles Lakers receive Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, Markieff Morris, and a 3-team deal for Luka Doncic, right? Mavericks receive Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round pick from the Los Angeles Lakers. And the third team that was able to help facilitate this trade was the Utah Jazz, taking on Jalen Hood-Schifino, a former first-round pick of the Lakers in that draft that Jaime came out of last year. And Clippers 2025 second-round pick and a Mavericks 2025 second-round pick. Now, there was people were kind of confused as to why Luka Doncic got traded, and even I was confused as well. But after letting some time go by, and this is exactly the reason why I don't like to get on here and just report on things. I like to let things come out a little bit. Rumor has it that Luka Doncic has reached 170 pounds. I'm saying, ever since he's gotten hurt, which is understandable, because he's injured, and he's not playing basketball. So he's going to gain some weight. And if he's eating or whatnot, he's going to gain some weight. So, but right now, Luka is 170 pounds, and he is the seventh heaviest player in the NBA right now. And that was a growing concern for the Dallas Mavericks and general manager Nico Harris. And that was a big concern to the point where they felt as though they had to pull the plug on this trade. Now, Nico Harrison of the Dallas Mavericks, the GM, also says that he believes that defense wins championships. Mavs GM Nico Harrison told ESPN regarding his motivation to trade Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis. This is what Nico Harrison said, and I quote, "I believe that getting an all defensive center and an all NBA player with a defensive mindset gives us a better chance to win. We're built to win now and in the future. Okay, that's what Nico Harris said. So that was his motivation behind trading Luka Doncic. And honestly speaking, I'm not upset about the fact that Luka Doncic got traded. Okay, if that's something that Nico Harrison felt as though he needed to do, then by all means do what you got to do, because this overweight situation with Luka Doncic, it can be very, very troublesome considering the fact that the Pelicans dealt with the same situation with Zion, and they paid Zion a max contract, and Zion can barely stay healthy through a duration of a season. I'm not saying that Luka Doncic misses as many games as Zion. You know what I'm saying? He's obviously more durable than Zion Williamson, but Luka does miss some games at times. And, you know, last year in the finals, you know, in the tail end, he started getting banged up a little bit. But Kyrie Irving didn't show up in the finals either. But I just feel like for the Dallas Mavericks, I honestly do feel like they could have gotten more of a package for Luka Doncic as opposed to the Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a first-round pick. And not only that, they also had to give away players in order to make this trade happen with the Lakers, you know. I just think that if Luka was really overweight, which he is, obviously, and y'all was really serious about trading him, I just felt as though the offseason probably would have been your best bet, you know. But in my honest opinion, though, I do feel like the Lakers made this deal. You know, obviously LeBron saying he ain't know about it. You can't trust LeBron, bro. You see the way this man is looking at Anthony Davis in this picture, bro? Come on now, man. You can't trust LeBron, bro. LeBron been saying that he wanted to play with Luka. Now all of a sudden Luka is here on this team. Okay? In my honest opinion, I do feel like this was a move to cater to LeBron, you know, because let's be honest, the Lakers' relevancy kind of relies on LeBron, you know. So if LeBron wanted to play with Luka, he's going to get what he wants. I just have a hard time believing that the Los Angeles Lakers front office would make a deal like this pivotal, and not tell LeBron about it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Now, I do feel like this move for the Lakers is a future move. This is not for right now, because I honestly do feel like LeBron's got maybe a year or two left to play. You know what I'm saying? But the Lakers wanted to ensure that he plays those final 2 years. And with Luka on the team now, I do believe that LeBron is going to play at least 2 more years of basketball. Okay? But they're building for the future, though. So after LeBron, they have Luka Doncic. You know, they can build around him. And the Lakers, they made out very, very well in this deal because they didn't have to give up none of their young assets like Dalton Connect. They didn't have to give up Austin Reeves to get this deal done. It's just Luka Doncic for Max Christie and Anthony Davis. Here you go. Okay? Now, Anthony Davis is, I think, 31, 32 years old. He's kind of injury prone as well, and he's getting up there in age, of course. Now, I feel like the only way, if I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan, I'd be pissed right now because y'all just traded away one of the biggest superstars in the franchise's history. So I'm not happy right now with the way things were handled or whatever the case may be. But the Dallas Mavericks, I feel like in order for them to really justify this deal to me, they have to, if not go to the championship, either not this year or next year, they have to at least go to the chip or at least win a championship in order for them to justify this move, because literally you were literally in the same spot that you were with Luka on the team. So I feel like for all that, you could have just kept him on the team and just traded him in the offseason, like I said earlier. You know, I just didn't understand what's the point of pulling the cord now. Because let's be for real, even with this Anthony Davis trade, I still don't look at the Dallas Mavericks as real as like a serious championship contender. Obviously, can they make the playoffs this year with Davis on the team? Of course, they can. But for me to think that they're going to win a championship, I don't know about that. And I feel like that's really the only way, because you basically just traded away your future franchise player, you know? And you're not going to be, with Anthony Davis on the team and Kyrie on the team, and you guys still trying to win championships, you're not going to be bad enough to be able to get another Luka Doncic anytime soon. So you're kind of putting your eggs into one basket right now, and that's the Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving basket. Now, do I think Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis can work very, very well together? Yes, I do believe that. But do I see them as a championship team with Anthony Davis on the team? I don't think so. I mean, if you look at Anthony Davis's track record, before he got to LA, he wasn't doing very much winning. He wasn't winning very many games. Now, could, AD playing with LeBron for a lot of years now, and he won a championship in LA with LeBron in the bubble, could that have rubbed off on him maybe just a little bit to where he can bring that on to the Dallas Mavericks? Maybe so. But do I see these guys as serious, true title contenders right now? I don't think so. And that's really what it comes down to, because you guys just played in the big game last year, And yeah, we can all argue that Luka didn't play good defense. Luka didn't play great. Neither did Kyrie, though. Okay? But y'all making this trade. I also do feel like Adam Silver did play a role in this trade in some fashion. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think the NBA is ready to relinquish the face of the NBA to any other player right now, because I feel like that's like literally the crisis right now in the NBA, is that there's really no true villain right now. And with this trade, the Lakers are definitely enemy number one right now with this trade happening, with Luka being on the Lakers and shit. And let's just be for real. LeBron is sort of kind of still the face of the league, No matter how good Shea's playing, no matter how good Joker is playing, LeBron is still like the topic of discussion. And like I said, he wanted to play with Luka just like he wanted to play with Bronny, and now Bronny's on the team. Okay? So I do feel like LeBron played a role in this somehow, some way. I'm not saying that LeBron's the one that got AD traded. I'm not saying that at all. But I do feel like Rob Pelinka and them boys probably did come up to LeBron about the idea of him playing with Luka, and he said, yeah. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. All right? But me, in my honest opinion, I do feel like the Lakers won this trade. They can win games now with Luka on the team. You know what I mean? And when LeBron retires, Luka will still be there, and they can keep building around him. My whole thing with Nico Harrison, before I let y'all go, is when Luka's been on the team for years. Okay, you signed him to a max deal and all that. He's been on the team for years now. You know that Luka he doesn't have good defense. Okay, so the best thing to do would be build around him, but instead you went and got Kyrie Irving, another guy that can't really play defense, to be a duo with him. So it's just a lot of things that really didn't work for the Mavericks when it came to the Luka Doncic era over there. I mean, they were never able to get like a team around him that can completely complement his style of play. Because I look at a Luka Doncic like I look at Joker. Joker doesn't have the best defense in the world, but he was still able to win a championship because of the type of team that the Nuggets put around him at the time. Don't get me wrong, he was playing up against a banged-up Miami Heat squad, and the Dallas Mavericks just got done playing up against a juggernaut team like the Boston Celtics. I just feel like the Dallas Mavericks kind of overreacted a little bit with this trade. You know what I mean? Like I said, I feel like they were a little too quick to pull the plug. Or just a little too quick to pull the plug for me. Okay? But hopefully, it works out for them. Interested to see how the Dallas Mavericks look with AD. Same thing with Luka and LeBron. I think it's gonna be a very, very fun pairing to watch. So I'm looking forward to it. But man, if I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan, I'll be pissed right now. Okay, if I'm a Lakers fan, I'd be ecstatic because I think a lot of the Lakers fans were kind of wondering what the hell the Lakers was finna do. You know what I mean? The next 5-6 years without LeBron James. Well, now they have their answer. They got Luka Doncic. You know, because they done gave away a whole bunch of draft picks. They done gave away a whole bunch of stuff. Now they got Dalton Connect, Luka Doncic, and Austin Reeves to build around. So yeah, W trade for the Lakers. L trade for the Mavericks only because I still feel like if they would have waited or traded him to a more desperate team, the Dallas Mavericks could have got way more back in return, and it wouldn't have even mattered that Luka was overweight. Because let's be for real, Luka's been injured. Okay, if Luka starts exercising again and starts playing himself back into shape, you've got a MVP candidate on your hands. Okay, when he's healthy, when he's playing at the highest level that he can play, he's a top 3 player in the league, and he's not number 3. But yeah, y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Y'all know the vibes, man, and I'm gonna catch you on the next video, man. Peace.